This morning, a Connecticut high school student is waking up in ICE custody. Lawmakers say immigration agents detained the 19-year-old earlier this week.
And a lot of questions still remain this morning. Your reporter Taylor Knight is live outside the state capitol in Hartford, where we could get more answers in just a few hours. Taylor.
That's right, and we're working to learn more information about all of this as well. Right now, we do know that a 19-year-old Cheshire High School student was taken into ICE custody on Monday. The student applied for legal residency last year, and the case was still pending at the time of his detainment on Monday. That's according to a spokesperson for State Reps Liz Linehan and Jack Vizino. We've also learned that the student's father is an interpreter who worked with U.S. forces in Afghanistan. He was detained by ICE last year and has since been released. We are now hearing from the superintendent of Cheshire Public Schools. He says he is not naming the student, but says, quote, "Our student's family is working through the immigration process after supporting American troops in a war zone. Being taken off the streets under these circumstances feels more like a miscarriage of justice than an enforcement of law." And we have the superintendent's full statement up on our website and on our app. And we do expect to learn more during that news conference happening right here at the Capitol later today. It will all begin at 11 o'clock. Your reporter live in Hartford, Taylor Knight, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.